Ready?
Music is rolling.
I'm locked in. Locked in. Texas Ranchers.
Ranchers. Wow. Caleb, Ryan.
Repping Caleb and Ryan and Tina Pisnick in the house. Once a bear, always a bear.
All right, you ready?
Just got a big dub, so
Okay, here we go.
I'm ready.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of King of the Court. Jimmy, it is sweater weather.
It is. It rained from Friday.
We got snow in the mountains.
Yeah. It rained from Friday afternoon until literally Saturday night.
Sunday. Wasn't it raining?
Yeah. And it was just constant. We broke a record.
What was that record?
It was like 2.9 inches.
All right.
That's a record.
For some.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 2.9 inches, Tyler.
That's awesome. We have a lot to go over. Just kidding. I don't know if we have that much to go over.
Can I tell you? I don't know if it's a guilty pleasure of mine.
Okay.
But
watching the rain fall.
Well, no. I mean, this is really. But there is a map of Utah, and it shows the precipitation levels, the water levels.
Okay.
And I literally check it
every day,
like weekly.
So
I don't know why.
We haven't talked about this before, but I also check that in the wintertime for the snow.
Yeah.
For the snow.
Yeah.
Not for the rain.
Oh, yeah. I check it all the time.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. They have the green, the
blue.
blue,
red. Yep. Exactly.
All right. So go check it out. I think it's on KSL.
Yeah, it is. I think it is too. Yeah.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. We got to give a big shout out to our title sponsor of the King of the Court podcast for this year, which is the PICKLR. We love the PICKLR.
The PICKLR. Guess what?
Talk to me.
The CEO of the PICKLR.
Okay.
Jorge Barragan.
Jorge
Barragan.
Yeah.
It's his birthday today.
Wow. How old is he?
I'm going to guess he's got to be like mid-30s. 35?
So going off the color of his hair.
Whoa. I thought you were going to say something else.
The color of his hair.
Color of something else.
You might think he's, what, early 50s?
Yeah.
Late 40s?
I think he's 37.
Yeah, but he's a lot younger than you might think.
He is.
Feliz cumpleaños, Jorge.
Yes, a ti. Yes, George. So 37. The founder, the CEO, the innovator, the visionary. Is George a bigger visionary than Jared Paul? Jared Paul called himself top 3 visionaries in pickleball, along with Connor Pardo and Steve Kuhn.
Steve Kuhn.
Would you put George ahead of Jared Paul? What's bigger?
Well, I think we had this discussion, and you said you would not.
Well, I just want to know what's bigger: starting 300, a indoor facility that has 300 franchisees, 50 something locations, or creating a Facebook page.
We'll let you decide.
I mean, it feels like one is a little bit bigger than the other, but anyways, the PICKLR, we're here at the Lehigh PICKLR.
Yeah.
Incredible facility. I look out here and it makes me maybe want to come out of retirement and play pickleball again. Tyler, sometimes we do the pod during the day, okay, on Mondays, sometimes Sunday afternoons, Sunday nights. And when the PICKLR is open, because we actually have a key, fun fact.
Yeah.
There's always a guy here. Same guy. And he is here, and he's got the Ernie. Is it the Ernie pickleball machine?
Yeah, and he's drilling with the AI software.
The AI Wingfield, the Wingfield software. And he is here every single day. And I'm going to say something.
Dedication, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. And we have been doing this pod here for a couple months. Mm-hmm. And like the improvement level, just from watching this dude drill, is incredible. And he goes to the AI software and he checks his, he can check his shots. He can see where they land. He can program the pickleball machine to give him certain balls to hit back. He works on his forehand, his backhand. Anyways, the PICKLR provides all of that. They also have the P-Series coaching, which Matt Panegasser has developed and innovated. So there's thousands of coaches across the country. Dude, there's nothing better. Plus, if you want to try it, $30 for 30 days.
Boom.
Nothing better.
Check them out. PICKLR.com. Tell them that the guys at KOTC sent you. Also, we do have a KOTC code for all the PPA and also MLP events. Sometimes we're not 100% certain, but sometimes if it gets too close to an event, the code may not work. And so make sure to get your tickets quickly with code KOTC. It does save you quite a bit.
Yeah, I think they have a certain number of tickets that they're trying to get to, that they're willing to discount, and after that, they kind of cut off the code.
Sacramento, which Jimmy loves so much, Sacktown.
Hey,
real quick, where is the Cow Place?
Cow Palace.
Cow Palace, where is that?
I don't know, Sacramento.
San Francisco.
No. What? No, it's not.
That's what the comments were saying.
Comments? What? No. Let me. Okay, you talk.
I got to find this out before I...
Sacramento Kings.
All right, here's this comment. Jimmy, your knowledge of California is shite. No Cow Palace in Sac. That's in the Bay Area, South San Francisco.
Maybe I'm wrong. I thought that was... But the Kings used to play in an arena. They changed the name to something stupid. It was like Arco Arena originally, and then I thought, but whatever.
People don't like it when you say bad things about places they live.
Dude, there's nobody that literally enjoys living in Sacramento. And if they're arguing that, they're wrong. Like, I promise you they're wrong. Like, they don't like Sacramento. I promise.
Back in Sacramento, I talked to quite a few people that had purchased tickets. Every single one of them used code KOTC, and it saved them quite a bit of money. Really? There was somebody in VIP that I was talking to. They said it saved them over $200 for that week.
Really? $200?
$200.
Dude, honestly, $200 goes a long ways in Sacramento. That'll probably get you a fifth.
Also, we have a Cameo. If you want individualized messages, birthday shout outs, or anything like that, analysis for your friends, yourself, or anybody, reach out to us. We have our Cameo link in the description below. We also have a Pickleball Central link that you have to click on. It will apply a small discount to your order.
Yeah, we just had someone buy a ball machine.
Nice. Let's go.
Save themselves some quiche.
Last but not least, we do have Flick Weight. We love Flick Weight. Every time we talk about it, we should flick each other. That sounds very
I used to flick people's ears when it was cold, and I got punched once, and then I got in a fight, and then I got suspended, and it didn't go well.
All right, Jimmy, tell us about Flick Weight.
Yeah, so Flick Weight. Look, here's one thing that we have not touched on with Flick Weight, okay? Tyler, did you know that lead is not good for you? Lead is dangerous. There's a thing called lead poisoning. Do you ever remember when you were a kid and you got stabbed with a pencil? You're worried about getting lead poisoning?
I do, yeah.
I think they changed pencils to not actually have lead. They called it lead, but it was like graphite or something. Anyways, Flick Weight does not use lead.
Yeah.
They use tungsten and copper.
Yeah.
Also, they go on the bottom of your handle.
They go everywhere.
Yes, but you can hide them. You're not like... Sometimes you see like people are putting the strips all around. And look, Flick Weights has all of that, but they make it convenient. It's fashionable. It works. You can add some power to your paddle. It looks good.
You can really customize your paddle to the perfect, the tip-top specs that you want. Like I said, most people, they find a paddle that they enjoy. But to truly dial it in, you have to make these very minor adjustments, and that's where Flick Weight comes in. They have these pre-cut tungsten strips where you can apply them anywhere on the paddle you want.
You're not cutting them.
They are very economical, and you use our code KOTC. It's going to save even more at checkout.
Guess what else?
What else?
Flick Weight is made in the USA.
We love it.
That's incredible. Because I think that it probably cuts into their margins. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
But
good people, good guys. Go check them out, flickweight.com, and use code KOTC at checkout. Everybody needs them. It's a perfect gift for the holidays coming up.
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy.
Stocking stuffer. Not a better stocking stuffer.
That's going to weigh the whole thing down.
It will. Should we? Yeah, stocking stuffers.
Okay, Jimmy.
Tyler.
Sweater weather. Fall season is here.
Yeah.
Robinhood, where I do a decent amount of my personal investing, they introduced this new category called prediction markets, which is essentially gambling.
Yeah, Kalshi does, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've never really cared for many other sports outside of tennis and basketball growing up. However, they have nearly every sport on this app. Football, basketball, whatever it is, baseball.
Do they have cricket?
They probably do for the championships. That's why I just put it in the front.
I know, but... Gloria sent that to hold it.
Anyways,
Shout out
so
Gloria.
I've been paying a lot more attention to these football games.
Whoa,
College,
whoa. Football or football?
American football.
Okay.
And what is interesting that I found is somebody can be
Vegas is never wrong.
the top seed. They can have an 80-90% chance of winning, and it is not always guaranteed like I would say it is in tennis or pickleball. So, for example, if Ben Johns, the chances that he loses in the round of 32, round of 64, or even round of 16 are, I would say, even less than 1%. But if you do that with football, the number 1 team versus, call it the number 8 or 10 team or whatever, I think they have maybe a 15% chance of winning. Yeah. Is that accurate?
It is, but you got to remember, like with football, with college football.
Well, and pro.
Okay. But pro football there's a lot of parity in pro football.
Uh-huh.
They're dealing with the same amount, same salary cap. Mm-hmm. Everyone's got the same amount of money.
I just think it's so interesting how the top team or the favorite going into it can be so close.
Yeah, but in college football, I mean, anybody in the top 10 is an elite program and an elite team. Now, look, there's teams that are, better, but they're elite programs. And college football, what makes it so exciting, why people love it, is that there are upsets. Mm-hmm. There are upsets that happen every single week.
Yep.
We saw upsets. We saw 1-3 Florida. Yep. Upset.
Penn and UCLA.
Texas, yeah. Penn State.
Look at me and my knowledge.
You can't say Penn because Penn is actually an Ivy League school. They actually their football team doesn't even give out scholarships. But Penn State, the Nittany Lions, UCLA hasn't led the whole season. And they upset Penn State.
Yep.
Jerry Neuheisel looks like he could literally, I don't even know. He's a handsome man. Do you know who that is?
So I was talking to somebody and they said that guy, his dad is like a radio host or something like that.
Well, his dad, Rick, was the head coach at Washington for a long time.
Look at me and my sports knowledge.
Actually, at UCLA for a while. His dad, Rick Neuheisel, is a pretty legendary coach, solid guy. And Jerry was a quarterback at UCLA, kind of a walk-on. And he had never called plays before.
Yeah.
Called plays for the first time, and they upset Penn State.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah. So
and then his wife jumped into his arms, and he went full Daescu. He went full reach around Daescu.
Yeah, a little grabbing.
Yep, the Daescu we're going to call it.
The Daescu. But yes, I thought that was a little bit interesting because these teams that are favored by 60, 70, 80%, sometimes they're
crazy.
Close.
Upsets, Tyler.
Yeah.
But we do see upsets in other sports. We have freaking Ben Newell beat Ben and Colin.
Yeah, but I would put that at like 1 in 100, whereas these other teams in football, I would give them like 10 in 100 or something like that.
Yeah, but what percentage would you give Zane and Bhatia from beating Ben and Deckel?
In Asia?
Yeah.
Honestly, in Asia, I'd give them greater than 0, 10 to 25%.
Ben's been in Asia too long.
Yeah.
Huh?
We'll talk about that in a sec.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No. We can talk about Asia, but there's also something came out, Tyler, I saw, on Apollo.com, oddly enough. I don't even know what that is. But Al Tylis. Do you know who Al Tylis is?
Yeah, he's MLP guy. Yeah.
So he
big
owns
backer of the UPA.
Big backer. He owns DC. Well, no, Brooklyn now.
Mm-hmm. They did that infamous
team swap that I got fined for because I mentioned it before he wanted it to be mentioned. So he has been hired as CEO of basically what is a sports fund, right? So now you understand like what a hedge fund is, right? And what these funds do is they go in and they buy companies, and sometimes they'll bring their people in, and they essentially invest in these companies. Well, this is a sports fund. Mm-hmm. It's a $17 billion fund.
Yeah.
And according to this, they hired him as the CEO. Doesn't really explain
what's the salary?
Doesn't say anything like that. But my question is this: Al Tylis is full. He's all in on pickleball. Mm-hmm. He actually was one of the main investors from when UPA merged. Right? They took down that $50 million, and some of that was Al.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is this good for pro pickleball?
I don't know Al personally. I would imagine it is. It seems like he's all in, and so if that's the case, then I would imagine it's only a benefit.
Yeah. I mean, I think
I'd be curious. Do you know what other sports are in that portfolio? Is it like tennis, padel, or golf, basketball?
I think there's lots.
Is it like niche sports?
No, I think that there's a lot of other sports. So remember, Al owns a Premier League soccer team.
Uh-huh.
Now, look, this is not their portfolio. That's Al's own personal.
Gotcha.
And then I think he bought a team in like Venezuela or something like that.
Gotcha.
Club Necaxa and La Equidad.
I mean, regardless, it's got to be good for the sport, for the league, just to have that reputation, that exposure. So I would imagine it's good. Be interesting to see if they take a portion of that $17 billion and invest it into pickleball.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is interesting. So this is the sports side of Apollo, but it says as of June 30th, 2025, Apollo has $840 billion of assets under management.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe this could be big for pro pickleball. Now, I don't know what their goals and their ideas and things like that are, but I feel like getting a person like Al in this position has to bode well for pickleball.
Yeah.
You would think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, kind of cool.
When did they announce that? When was this article released?
Just a couple of days ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So maybe for the 2026 season, we might see some changes. Maybe that's where the camera lines calling
that's where the money's going to come from. Yeah, I mean, look, I just feel like you have a team owner in a position like that, right? And where that's what they do, like that's exactly what this fund is for. And if they are bullish on pickleball, which we know Al is, but is this fund? I don't know, right? You know, it can only. I would imagine it could only help.
Yeah, I mean that's essentially what Kevin Durant has. He has his own little fund, and that's kind of where the original aces came from. Like Samin, he was working for Kevin Durant. Yeah, and they have a bunch of these small investments.
Yeah, but his fund is. But this is now like.
Yeah, it's much larger.
Yeah, this is then like because Jason Stein obviously he manages LeBron's money.
Yeah,
but this is like FU money, beyond FU money.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, if they go kick 50, 75, 100, whatever it is, million into pickleball, right? And you have a $17 billion fund, that's no big deal.
Yeah.
So, and you have $850 billion in assets. What if they bought out Dundon and Pardo?
I mean, money talks.
Yeah. Anyways.
What if they bought out KOTC?
Al, call me.
Also,
do you think Al listens to KOTC?
No, not a chance.
I bet he's never listened to one word. Probably doesn't know who we are.
No, he knows who you are because I'm assuming he may have not liked what you said about the team getting released.
Get that guy out of here. That's true.
Okay. Also on the heels of that, we have YouTube partnering with PPA. So give us a little bit of information on that.
Yeah. So YouTube TV. So look, everyone cut the cord. Not like that, not the umbilical cord. They cut the cord years ago. YouTube TV came out. Essentially, it was like channels a la carte. And now it's kind of slowly morphed into the ultimate, like if you're a TV watcher, YouTube TV is where it's at.
I literally just got YouTube TV subscription today.
Yeah.
It's like $70.
Yeah. Look.
Plus NFL, which is another 60 or 70.
Yeah, it was $29.99 when I first signed up years ago. And now it's creeping its way back up. And I canceled DirecTV to get YouTube TV, and now it's almost as much as my DirecTV was.
Yes, but I was talking to somebody, and they said their cable was $130. So if that's the case, then it's still cheaper.
It is cheaper, but then once you add in Netflix and this and that. But okay, here. So YouTube TV is kind of the premier TV provider now. Before Pickleball TV, you had to go on the Roku app, or you had to go on Apple TV, or you had to watch on Amazon Prime, or on the Pickleball TV app. Now, Tyler, it will be aired. There is a Pickleball TV channel on YouTube TV.
Love it.
It's huge. That gives Pickleball TV way more exposure. And more importantly than that, it sounds stupid, but it's very convenient, right? It's super convenient that like I could be watching. So YouTube TV actually has multi-view.
Yes. Yep.
So I could be watching a football game.
Yeah.
Right? Because Saturdays and Sundays are when the big matches are for pickleball.
Yeah.
So I could be watching a football game and pickleball at the same time. Maybe you don't want to hear Dave Fleming's voice. Not saying I don't, but maybe you don't. You could have the announcers of the football game on. The other thing is you can record it. You can set to record every show on there. You can watch it later. You can pause. You can fast forward. Those are things you can't do on the Pickleball TV app. Right?
Yep.
Plus the Pickleball TV app freaking resets every 5 minutes. So yeah, I think this is huge. I think it's massive for pickleball. I think it's going to bring more eyes, more viewers.
I think a lot of people are underestimating the addressable market that it's reaching.
Yeah.
It's massive. YouTube is massive.
Yeah. So I think it'll be good. Look, worst case scenario, it's not a bad thing. How about that?
Yeah.
More eyeballs is never a bad thing.
When does it go live?
I am not sure. That's a great question.
When does it go YouTube?
Hopefully tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So that we can watch Virginia Beach.
Yeah. Yeah, so go check it out. Do you know if they'll still be streaming on those other platforms?
I think they will be, yeah. Yep. Oh, it's launched. It's live.
Wow.
October 2nd.
Cool.
Yeah. So
cool. So yeah, that's pretty big news. It'll be interesting to see what comes of this in the next 3 to 5 months, see if they're able to pick up any additional sponsors with the extra eyeballs added.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, Jimmy.
Tyler.
Let's get into PPA Vietnam. And then we'll get into the upcoming PPA Virginia, your favorite city, Virginia Beach.
Okay, so PPA Vietnam. This was the NMB Vietnam Cup, not to be mistaken for the MB Vietnam Open, which was played early September. Okay, just to be clear. So the MB Vietnam Cup. Look, the big headliner, Ben Johns, stayed in Vietnam. He was in Malaysia, headed to Vietnam. Deckel Bar, his BFF, flew over there, and they played men's doubles together.
Yes.
And Tyler, they lost.
Okay.
They lost to Zane, the Zane Train Navratil, and Armand Bhatia. Now, one thing I'm going to say is Armand Bhatia is from India. He has had some great results.
I believe he's living in Austin.
I think he is now, yes, because he's played some APPs and he's done incredibly well on APP. So well that APP started giving him seeds he hadn't earned, which caused a little bit of an uproar. And Chris Hayworth was not happy. Now Chris Hayworth is on the PPA tour. So
also notably, he's had more success in singles than doubles.
He has had more success. And Zane is a solid player, but Zane is not the Zane he once was. But none of that matters when you're playing under the bright lights of Vietnam.
Yeah. So
6,000 people.
Yeah.
And indoors. Did you watch
some of the matches? Yes. Yeah.
So game one, Armand and Zane, they hit every ball to Armand. Ben and Deckel did. Armand was eating Deckel's lunch, absolutely destroying him, eating him alive. Deckel's backhand counters were terrible. Armand was just destroying. I mean, he had faster hands. They actually weren't hitting many balls to Zane.
Okay.
Which I thought was interesting. And he just killed him. Second game, it seemed like they worked some kinks out. They picked up the win. But then in game 3, it went kind of back to that same thing. It was a tight match. There was a questionable call at the end made by Zane. Now, one angle shows that the ball looked like it was out, but I believe the ball was in. I believe the ball was out and Zane made the right call. Okay. But it looked close.
Yeah.
But Armand and Zane pick up the big win.
Yeah. And so this was semifinals.
It was the
semifinals main draw.
Now, kind of an interesting thing is Deckel's been sick. He hasn't played much in the last 6 or 7 months. Tournaments, yeah. We don't know how much he's playing. He had this run end of last year, beginning of this year, where he was playing very, very well. But he has not been great lately.
Okay.
Even the sporadic tournaments he has played in, MLP, he wasn't great. I think that Deckel, I don't know if he's just not fully back. He's not, there's a difference between playing.
Should we ask Jake Galvar?
Well, he would know. He probably has a tracker on him. Probably has a air tag on Deckel's suitcase. But there's a difference between playing games at the lab against Wyatt Stone and Brandon French and playing actual, legit tournament games with the pressure and things like that.
Okay.
And so, yeah, big props to Zane and Armand. That's a big win for them. Ben, he's enjoying his time in Asia, but he only played men's doubles. That's why that was interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting as well. Yeah.
And then on the other side, Tyson McGuffin, Eric Onsens pick up their second Asian medal back to back. Tyson has 4 golds this year.
Yeah, I think Matty Pickles tweeted that. He said he has 4 golds all outside the States.
Yeah. We've talked about this. Is that the play for some people?
Oh, for sure. If they're wanting to medal, if that's their goal is to medal, then yeah, for sure.
I mean, medal and get points?
Yeah, the only issue is, yes, I mean, that's true, but if there's tournaments going on here in the States, then they're missing out on those points as well. But
will they get as many points?
Exactly, it depends on
if you lose, say, second round or quarters, but you can win in Asia. The value proposition might make sense to go to Asia. But yeah, Tyson and Eric's celebrations as always are emphatic. Super excited. We've discussed. You feel like Eric should tap and then celebrate.
Yeah.
He definitely celebrates before he taps. But he threw his paddle this time.
Again?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Fired it, yeah. But big win.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about the bronze match. Okay.
So that was Ben Johns and Deckel.
Ben and Deckel against Vanshik Kapadia and Harsh Mehta.
Okay.
Ben didn't want to be there. Like, there's no if. Look, it is what it is. Ben didn't want to be there. He literally did not give any craps about that match at all. Like, he did not care. He didn't care. And they were up. So Ben and Deckel were actually down, I think, 8-1 and down like 7-0. And those are the 2 games they won. And basically, look, Vanshik and Harsh just choked.
Yeah.
I mean, Ben and Deckel were trying to give it to them.
They were trying their hardest to give it to them.
They wanted to just get out of there and get it over with. And I don't know, they just couldn't take it for whatever reason. But Ben and Deckel pull out the bronze in a match that they really didn't care about. But the fans were wild.
Yeah.
Like the buzz, if Al Tylis wants to invest some money, go watch that Asia event.
Yeah.
There were 6,000 screaming fans in Vietnam.
Yeah, it's crazy because it was this massive gymnasium, this conference area. And I mean, yeah, they were just circling all the courts. I don't know how many courts were there.
It looked like 4 to 6 maybe.
I thought there was at least 6, but definitely interesting. But yeah, there were a ton of fans.
Yeah, I mean, it was loud. It was exciting.
Okay, we've talked about this quite a bit, but I mean, what are your thoughts on the level of play over there? Because we see American players, U.S. players go over there and they lose. They also win.
Well, once again, U.S. players swept.
Okay, yeah.
In men's.
Yeah.
Now, be clear, Armand is from India, but he has essentially moved to the U.S., right? I think that the level of play, it's good. It's not there yet.
So I'm not wanting to make a ton of excuses, but after having been not over there, but to Japan, Asia, myself recently, it is quite a bit different going over there. Especially if you just get there a day or two before. You have crazy jet lag that you're dealing with. You have the conditions, the weather. It is super hot, super humid. And then in addition to that, the style of players that you're playing against, you haven't seen ever in your life for the most part.
Well, Anna Bright pointed out that there's no film on these players, where she's like, there's tons of film on me.
Yeah, and not only film, it's just different. They played on rollable surface, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah, different ball.
So my question to you is, so that team in the bronze medal that Ben and Deckel were playing, if that team came over to the States and played, where do you think they would fit?
They would lose first or second round.
Okay.
I mean, it just is what it is. And I'm not saying they couldn't win a match, but they're not making a deep run. They're definitely not making a semifinals. Now, could they in the future? Sure, but they're not. I mean, look, here's an example. Okay, we'll go to mixed doubles, right? Zoe Wang and Tyson McGuffin played Len Yang and Jamie Wei. And they beat them. Zoe and Tyson won 13-11 in the third. I mean, another close match. So I'm not saying that like a one-off, they can't go, that team can't go beat someone.
Yes.
But Jamie Wei has results,
right?
I mean, I think she has a semi with Yufei Long. Like she made a semis.
The one in the States? Yeah. That was a quarterfinal.
Oh, quarter in San Clemente. Yeah. I mean, so she does have results. But if you go look at mixed, right, let's just go straight to the semifinals. In mixed, it is Zoe and Tyson, Alex and John Trong, Danielle Townsend and Zane Navratil, Rose Van Reek and Eric Constance. Yeah. So again, there's no native Asians.
Yeah.
And I mean, Zoe's been in the States for a long time.
Yeah. So how about that announcer?
Dude, I can't. Look, memes.
You and him would have been great. You might just have to hold it for the rest.
It goes this way. Is it reversed? Dude, okay, so memes said something, like they posted a thing and it said, announcers just saying shit to say shit. And that's literally exactly what it was, right? Like just throwing out random cliches.
Love it.
Making up.
Stop, drop, roll.
Yeah. Making up random things. You know, like that's where that one dude back in the day, the boom goes the dynamite guy. Like these announcers, they're the equivalent of what I would call a tryhard, but they're trying to make it fun.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, great. So I'm a Dolphins fan, big Dolphins fan. Dolphins were playing the Panthers today, and there was an announcer. It was his very first. He calls basketball games for the Hornets, calls some college football games, but this was his first NFL game. This dude was yelling the entire time. He would be like, seriously, this is not an exaggeration. He'd be like, Bryce Young, hands off. 2-yard gain. Like every single time. Yeah. Nonstop.
Yeah.
Tua Tagovailoa drops back to pass. He finds Jalen Waddle for a gain of 3. And I was like, holy dude, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you got to like voice inflection, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah.
Am I making that word up?
No, that's good.
Voice inflection. Yeah. Like
one thing I didn't realize, a lot of the commentators' job is pronouncing last names.
Well, that I would,
oh my gosh.
I would
every
fail.
Single time they have to pronounce the name.
Yeah.
And these names for football and basketball are crazy sometimes.
Yeah, do you get some of these Polynesian players, right? Like there's pronunciation guides for most teams.
Yeah. That's crazy. Every single time they mention the full name.
Yeah.
Of who's making the
that's
play.
tough. Yeah, that would be tough. But so I have done sales for a very long time. And one thing that I learned in sales is you match the tone of the person you're talking to. You can't call somebody and be like, have I got a deal for you? And it's some 90-year-old lady that's like, hello. You have to match their tone.
Yeah.
Like it makes them feel comfortable. It makes them feel like you are listening and you understand, right? Or if they're super pumped up, you can't be like, okay, give me your credit card number, right?
Yeah.
And that's where these announcers, like I get that they're trying to be excited, but if the crowd is kind of quiet, you can't be like getting all fired up on a stupid point that didn't even get the crowd out of their seats. But if the crowd is pumped and they're screaming and they're on their feet, get fired up with them.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. We will get into PPA Virginia Beach, Jimmy's favorite city.
Trong's won mixed.
Yes.
The Trong family.
Yep. Choo choo.
Yeah. George's boyfriend and Alex. And then women's, Zoe and Caitlin Christian. Won women's. Jamie Wei and Alex Trong got silver. And then again, Nicola Shulman and Danielle Townsend won bronze. So they swept. Yeah. They swept the podium, the Americans / Australians. Now there was one upset. Liz Trulock, but she is also American, beat Caitlin Christian
in singles.
In singles, but then she lost to Sarah Dennehy, and then Rose Van Reek beat Caitlin Christian. Caitlin actually ended up retiring in the second game. So again, Americans and Australians swept that as well.
Okay, big shout out to our next sponsor, which is C&D Pickleball Nets. We love them. We love their Challenger net. It is very economical. They're the best nets, hands down. We talk about them every single time.
Yep.
It's so fun hearing the stories from all you guys that have purchased them or already have them installed at your house and talk about the quality of them.
Yeah, I struggle with this, okay? Like, there are people out there that are just investing so much money in facilities right now. Pickleball facilities are popping up all over the place. They're popping up everywhere. There's people building their own facilities. There's people that are putting in 40, 50 courts, indoor facilities. They're building 4-court facilities. And if I walk into an indoor pickleball facility and you were asking me for $100, $200, $300 a month, whatever it is, and I look at your net and it is, I'll just say, if it's not C&D and something else, and most of the time it's even as low of the grade as possible, like, you're not serious. You're not a serious facility. I'm not going to spend money with you. I'm not going to join your facility because you don't understand pickleball. Yeah. You are someone that's trying to make money and not a person that is a pickleball player and understands pickleball players.
I have a friend that
you're not serious.
Just opened a facility in Oregon. And venue looks good. It's kind of like a warehouse area. They probably have, 8 to 12 courts, something like that. Colors look good on the courts, but they have not C&D pickleball nets. They're temporary nets, but they're not C&D. I'm like, I really want to message this guy, but
dude, he's not a serious guy. He's in it for the money. He didn't listen. Yeah. He didn't listen to the players.
So go check them out. C&D works with people and facilities of all sizes. If you're building a 2-court facility or a 40-court facility.
If you're putting one in your backyard, call C&D. Like, that's what they're for.
Use code KOTC. It gets you the best price possible. And these things, they have a great warranty on them, and they're just built with really high quality. Yeah. All right, Jimmy.
Tyler.
PPA Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
Will we see you there?
Dude, I would know. One, I'm probably on the most wanted list there. 2, I don't want an STD. 3, it's just like, there's just a lot of places that I've enjoyed going to. Virginia Beach just wasn't on the list.
You did go there for MLP. Was that last year or 2 years ago?
Last year.
Okay.
I was there for MLP.
Yeah.
Spent a week in that city.
Yeah.
I had a good time but it was just, man, maybe it's just the salt water does a lot to not only the buildings, but it does a lot to people's skin. But it was rough. Now look, the facility, the park, wasn't bad. Mm-hmm. Wasn't bad. The courts were okay. It wasn't horrible. During MLP, they did have a school there. So you share a parking lot with the school and a water park.
Yes. Yep.
They had kids from the school come over and watch, which I thought was cool. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's just, look, if I lived in Virginia or DC, I could see why people vacation in Virginia Beach, because it's like pick your poison, right? It's like, I'm going from DC to Virginia Beach. It's probably a slight upgrade, maybe, right? At least there's sand. But other than that, it's rough. You know what's nice in Virginia? Have you ever been to Charlottesville?
I haven't.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlottesville's nice. But yeah, it's just not a place I'd go vacation. It's not a destination. But if I lived on the East Coast and I wanted to see some pickleball, sure.
Okay. All right. Virginia Beach is this week. It seems like we've almost been a little bit fragmented with all these PPA Asian tournaments and then also this wood paddle tournament last week. Yeah. But now Virginia Beach is back here. I think almost all the top players, most everybody is back playing. Let's get into women's singles. Anna Lee Waters is back. She's number 1.
Back like she never left.
Do you see any upsets or anything crazy? Salome's playing. Leia's playing. Jeannie Bouchard, Georgia, Chow, all the typical players are playing.
Yeah, so the one thing I love is how big, the draws are huge.
Yep, so it's back to 64. In Sacramento, I think it was almost a 16. So this is 3 times that size.
Yeah. Let me just... So, yeah, let's see. Women's singles, look, Catherine Parento is back. interesting. Paris was over in Malaysia, but she didn't play. Kate Fahey is not playing. She is actually got married, yesterday?
Yeah, did you go?
No, you know what? I didn't get invited. Tyler, did you get invited?
I did not.
Did I not get invited because of your comments?
My comments? What did I say?
You said, does it hurt worse to get hit yourself with a wood paddle than it does with a...
Yes, I think I was on the list until I made those comments.
Is that why you got booted?
I think so. I shouldn't have asked that question. Actually, Drew shouldn't have asked that question.
Isn't her fiance's name like Chucky or something?
Charles?
Is it Charles?
I don't know.
Charlie?
I don't know.
Chucky? Chuck?
I'm not great friends with Kate. I think we're cordial.
I wonder why.
It was because of that one question I asked last week.
But so anyways, the point is, congratulations, Kate.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And
we love marriages.
Charles, Chucky.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know his name.
Okay.
I've never met him. She's never introduced me, which is probably why I wasn't invited.
I don't know if he goes to many of the tournaments. Maybe
I've seen him at one. I saw him at one. But to be honest with you, yeah, I'm happy for Kate. She seems very happy. They seem like a wonderful couple.
Yeah. Yep. So
if you had to predict the next pickleball player to get married,
what are the options? I mean,
I don't know. Will we ever see so we saw Catherine in Athena, right? Athena used to play.
Yes.
We've seen did Johnny Goldberg and Regina Goldberg, did they meet at pickleball?
Yeah, it was through pickleball. That they met, yeah.
So they're married.
Yeah.
Adam Stone and Corinne Carr met through pickleball. I'm sure I'm leaving some out, but who's the next? Is it Rafa and Sella? Who's the next pickleball couple to get married?
I don't know if he'll get married. I think they'll still date and
You
be
think?
boyfriend,
Will
girlfriend.
she ever move to Alabama?
That's a tough call.
She lives in San Diego.
I think he wants to get out of Alabama.
Would you give up San Diego for Alabama for Rafa?
Anything for Rafa.
What about Hunter and Perry? Oh wait,
Too soon.
who is the next couple though?
I don't know. It's hard to keep tabs on.
Is there a couple that's like?
I mean, Matt and Lucy have been dating for quite a while, but
Well, yeah, they're never gonna get married. Yeah, they're common law. Actually, they're not even that. They don't even. Yeah, they're just boyfriend girlfriend.
all right.
Georgia and John.
Could be.
They're young. They're too young. Dow and Alex Walker.
Could be.
That's a possibility.
Could.
Dow should put a ring on it. What about Nick Black and Maggie?
Could.
But I think Nick kind of started playing, he wasn't playing pro when he met her.
I didn't know this, but he's actually an instructor at a different facility than Los Cab.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He has pictures out there on the carbon sunglasses.
Oh, nice.
He's a good dude. I like Nick. All right.
Grayson Golden, Hannah Blatt.
Oh, that's a good one. Actually, I could see that. Except that Ben, who does the social media for the Bears, his old roommate was Hannah's ex-boyfriend, and now his new roommate is Grayson.
Gotcha.
Is Ben sharing dirt?
I'm sure. Okay, women's singles. Who do you see coming out?
Yeah, look, AL's going to win. It is what it is. She's unbeatable in singles right now. She has had a little bit of a layoff. Maybe we see someone push her. Caitlin Christian.
I think she's going to come back even more refreshed.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Caitlin Christian is actually going to get upset. She's been in Asia for a month.
Yeah.
I could see her getting upset just because of fatigue.
Sure.
Now, it is progressive. What about Jeannie B? Jeannie B back to the regular paddles, coming off her first medal.
Maybe she uses the same wood panel.
I mean, look, that would be funny, actually.
That'd be great. She played great with it. Honestly, she played really well.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. I mean, Jelena Ingram could be Angie Walker. So there's a chance she'll get one of them. But, yeah, also.
Leia Jansen versus Salome in the second round.
Of course. That's weird. Random. That's super random draw. Also, I mean, Maya Bowie is pretty good singles player. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. But, yeah, I think AL wins it.
Okay. All right. Men's singles.
Dude, men's singles is massive. Are you playing?
Not singles.
It is massive. Tyler, it's a huge draw.
That's what she said.
These are the first, I mean, just some random first round matches, okay? We have Max Freeman and Wyatt Stone, Jay DeVilliers and Ivan Yakovlevich, Camden Chafin and Chris Hayworth, Shout out Camden. Donald Young and Brandon French.
Spencer Smith, Rafa Hewitt.
Spencer Smith, Rafa Hewitt. We have Grayson Golden, Eric Onsens. Eric Roddy, DJ Young. I mean, some little breaker on breaker crime. I mean, these are huge. Ryan Fu, Blaine Hovenier. This is first round.
Yeah. Okay.
It's insane. Like, I don't know how you even predict this. James Ignatowicz, Julian Arnold. Who knows what's going to happen there? One of them's probably going to quit or throw up. Yeah, I mean, it's huge. Alex Crum versus Jack. There's a legit chance we have Alex Crum versus Jack Sock in the round of 32. Mm-hmm. Sorry, the round of 32. Yeah, crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's the usual suspects, but is JLG
Wait,
playing?
did I see Ben's name in here?
No.
Okay.
No Ben, no JLG. I don't see JLG.
No, he's in there. I saw
he
him.
is? Okay.
Yep. Number 8 seed.
Oh, right there. Oh, and he'll get Moda or Scarpa. So he'll get, dude, these are all tough. I mean, it's anybody's game. I think Hunter ends up playing well. I think Jack will play well. Jaume versus, dude, we may get Noe versus Rafa after Noe dropped him. Grayson versus Mo Alhouni.
Once a bear, always a bear.
Once a hook, always a hook. This is going to be wild. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know who's going to win, Tyler. I think it's going to be fun, though, and I think we're going to have massive upsets.
Okay. All right. Mixed doubles?
Yeah, mixed. We got some interesting partnerships. So who are you playing with? I don't even know.
Jade.
Jade?
Wait, hold on.
Who's Jade?
Hold on.
It's not Kawamoto.
No, maybe. You never know. Hold on. My draws are not pulling up.
You have to look at the draw to know
No, I know.
who you're playing with.
No, I don't know her.
Jade Rao.
Yes. Yeah.
RAU.
Yeah.
Have you ever met her?
Via text.
Well, you know what she looks like when you show up.
Yes. We've been talking. I'm excited. She's a younger player. She's young, like 15 or 16 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I think.
Are you texting her or her mom?
That's a great question.
So, all right, here we go. Ben and AL.
Okay.
They're back, like they never left. Some interesting ones. Lane Sleeth and James Ignatowicz.
Oh, that is interesting.
Ava Ignatowicz and Spencer Smith. Shout out Ava.
Go Ava. She's sometimes funny.
No, I like Ava. I think Ava's pretty funny. Like,
how do you think her pickleball skills are?
Well, that's funny too. Those are pretty funny. Her boyfriend's like a streamer.
Like what, Twitch or gamer?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Kind of a nerd.
What kind of games?
I don't know. I just saw like his Twitter profile or something.
The draws are not loading for me, so.
Okay. Jack Sock, Victoria DiMuzio.
Okay.
That's an interesting one. Callie and Jay, those guys can't quit each other. It's like Brokeback Mountain. Tina and Daescu. Jeannie Bouchard and Martin Emmerich.
Yeah.
Go Bears. Dylan Frazier and Jade. Will Dylan pull out on Jade again?
No.
He's not going to be sick. He's not going to get hurt.
No.
Okay. Jackie and Fed.
Okay.
It's interesting. I feel like Fed hasn't had as much success in mixed.
Well, he's never had. Well, are you talking about recently or?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's.
I mean, he's been fine, but not. I mean, he's played with some good partners, I guess is my point.
Yeah.
Jaume and Megan Dizon.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
They played last week, right?
Yeah.
In Sacramento.
Yeah.
It's hard to gauge because that was a wood paddle.
That's true.
But I thought they would have done better than they did.
Yeah, a couple that I am excited about. So Paris and Christian are together. Tyra and Hayden.
Off the court?
No, I don't know about that, but he's not Tweener King anymore.
I know. I feel like he should have kept that.
Yeah, me too. I think someone should take it. If someone hasn't taken Tweener King.
He should have at least sold it.
Yeah, that's Alex and John Trong together.
Okay. Coming off their gold.
Yeah. So obviously I'm not, this doesn't come from me. I've never said this personally.
I'm sure you have in private.
But he does have a reputation.
Okay.
I mean, he got into it with AJ Kohler, Rafa Hewitt about hooking.
Okay.
Rafa's playing with Salome.
Nice.
We can see some crooked lines in that match. And he's playing AJ and Caitlin Christian.
What do you always say? When the match gets close, the lines get closer.
Yep. Noah and Rachel. Tyler.loong and Jade Rao against Noah and Rachel.
Woo woo.
When do you start? Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, I think on Monday is the qualifiers.
Okay. So, yeah, look, Ben and AL are big favorites. I actually really like the 3 seed, Anna Bright and CJ Klinger.
It'll be interesting. I think this is the first time that they've played together.
And CJ, new paddle.
Yes. Yep.
The Adidas. All day I dream about
sports.
CJ Klinger. Adidas. They're German.
Yep. They are.
Yep. Yeah, that's big. I think that's huge. I think that's great for did you see the commercial? CJ's playing golf.
No, I haven't.
And he's like not hitting the ball very far, and then he grabs a paddle and a pickleball, and he's like, I'd rather hit bombs like this or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting because this is their first tournament. It's a lot of pressure to do well your first tournament. I think if they play multiple tournaments, I think they would have more success, but it'll be interesting to see how this first tournament goes for them.
Did you hear what Anna Bright said about what her plan is for mix in 2026?
I did not. What is it?
She said her plan is to play with the same person for 70, 80, 90%.
I think most people would prefer that.
Get some continuity, and then she said she'll mix in a couple, but she wants to lock in.
Yep.
It sounds like this is like tryouts leading up into 2026.
Yeah.
And then for 2026, she's going to lock someone in.
All I'm going to tell her is our last tournament that we played, we took third.
Anna,
AB? Last tournament we played, we took third.
Do you think AB watches the pod?
No.
You don't?
No.
She reads all of Jim Kloss's articles.
She probably does it when she is bored.
Is Camilla Zavetti playing? Yeah, with Wes Burrows. She gets Callie and Jay.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, yeah, I like Ben and AL. I think CJ and AB do well. I think Fed and Jackie play well.
How about Hayden and Tyra? Do they make a run?
Yeah, I mean they're solid. I think that we'll see them. You know, they're pretty solid team. The Trongs have been playing well over in Asia, so who knows? Gabe and Jesse. I think the bottom of this bracket, though, to be honest with you, Lucy, Matt, Samantha Parker, Marshall Brown, Noe, Rachel, you, Jade, Rao, Zoe, Pablo, Wyatt, Zoe, Whale. I mean, I think it's wide open.
Yeah.
Blaine, Lauren, I mean, I think that bottom half is really wide open. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see who comes out of that. I think we may see a team in the quarters that might surprise some people coming from the bottom.
Okay, hope
Max and Leia are down there.
Let's see, men's pro doubles. All right, awesome. Let's get into men's pro doubles, but first we got to give a big shout out to our next sponsor, which we love so dearly, Vulcan Pickleball.
Wah, wah.
The V Pro Flight is the official ball of pickleball. There are so many different leagues that use it. We have MLP, minor league pickleball, collegiate,
high school.
So
any duper event.
Yep, you got to use the Vulcan V Pro Flight.
Yes. Also, Tyler, just a little teaser here, just a little bit of a teaser. But did you know that Vulcan has a bag coming out?
I've heard about it. I think I've seen. Are you copying somebody?
We actually are not. We are not RPM. Okay. This is designed exclusively by the Vulcan designers.
Okay.
It does not look like any other bag.
Okay.
It's not like anything you've seen.
That's a very high statement to live by.
No, I think it's for pickleball.
Okay, maybe for pickleball, but I'm sure I've seen something similar.
Maybe, but it's exclusive. Yeah, and it's coming out.
When?
It will be in a couple weeks. I mean, it's done. It's just, these things take time.
Okay, awesome.
But we will start taking pre-orders soon.
Alrighty. VulcanSportingGoods.com. You can use code KOTC. Also, they have a bunch of flash sales. So if you're interested in stocking up, like we said, holiday gifts, stocking stuffers are coming up. So growing up, did you get an orange in your stocking, at the bottom? You never got an orange? I always did.
Santa didn't come to my house.
You got coal.
He just didn't come at all.
Ouch. That's a soft subject. All right, moving on. Maybe we can do like a GoFundMe for Jimmy's trauma to his childhood.
Have Santa actually show up.
All right. But yeah, you can use this. If I know a lot of people get those oranges. I don't know what the history is behind it, but they get oranges in the stocking. They can use that, a Vulcan ball.
Yeah, instead of an orange.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Vulcan, for the support. Go check them out and use the official ball of pickleball. Okay.
Yes.
Men's pro doubles.
Yeah, men's doubles. Gabe and Ben. I'm sure Ben is ecstatic to be back with Gabe, and I'm sure Gabe is ecstatic to be back with Ben after their recent
departures
and losses that they both took. You're with Ryan Fu.
Fu Man
Chu.
All day like Fu.
All day like Fu. Ryan Fu is a very skilled player. Mm-hmm. The thing that he lacks the most is pickleball IQ. I've said this a million times, but he has skills. So we'll see.
Okay.
How he plays, what shots. But I mean, looks like you guys get Martin and Michael Lloyd. Mm-hmm. So you get a couple of Bears. It's going to be a tough matchup because Bears are very good.
Yeah. They're going into hibernation soon, though, right?
Maybe. And those two played a lot together.
Yeah.
And you and Fu have never played together. Hayden and Fed. Jay and Matt Wright. Interesting that Riley Newman is headed to Virginia Beach to tag team with Pat Smith as opposed to with Jay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is very surprising.
Yes. CJ and J-Dub back together.
Okay.
Max Freeman and Ignatowicz. Deckel and Tyson together again.
Okay.
So, yeah, it'll be very interesting. This is a lot of old faces, old places. Dylan Frazier, Eric Onsens. I heard that they're going to finish the year together.
Dylan Frazier and who?
Eric Onsens.
Nice. Yeah, I think I heard that a while ago.
Yeah. So, yeah, it will be very interesting. I mean, I think that Ben and Gabe are the favorites, but obviously Christian and Andre.
This is the infamous tournament last year when Deckel was playing against Ben Johns and Colin Johns, and they had the lighting issue where Ben and Colin would not finish the match.
Yeah, yep, they refused to finish the match.
Do you think they've installed adequate lighting for the courts?
No, dude, I've been there, and look, last year the lighting was it ideal? No, but was everybody playing on the same conditions? Yes, right. I mean, it's a park with big, massive trees, and it's a public park. Like, Ben should take some of that money then and bring in some lights. I don't know. But remember, they offered to bring in temporary lights, and he still said no.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything else with men's doubles?
It should be fun. That's all.
Hey, who wins this one? Anderson Scarpa, Greg Dow versus Chris Hayworth and Tom Protzek.
If it was singles?
No, doubles.
I think Scarpa and Dow just played too well together. But I think Hayworth could upset them.
I think Chris and Tom have sneakily had some success in doubles.
Yeah, no, they're good. You gotta attack Dow in that match. Yeah. Scarpa's solid. Scarpa's a unit, dude. He's had another baby.
What is that? 2, 3?
I don't know, a couple. I don't know.
How many is a couple? 2 or 3?
Spell couple. I don't know, but he had a new baby, so good for him. All right, women's. Tyler.
Talk to me.
ABAL. She didn't drop her. They will. Oh, whoa. If they win their first round matchup, they will take on the winner of 2 more Bears. Lane Sleeth, Lena Padiga-Maite will have to get through Ava Ignatowicz and Marcella Hones.
Tough one.
And then they'll take on AB and AL. Lacey Schneeman, Leah Jansen together.
Okay.
Callie and Mari.
Okay.
Jade and Catherine, solid. I think that team could make some noise. They're very familiar with each other because of MLP. They will. Here's a fun fact: if Jackie Kawamoto and Lucy Kovalova, who are playing together, win their first 2 matches, they will play Jade and Catherine.
Okay,
could be interesting. Also, one of the youngest players on tour that just signed, Elsie Hendershot.
Go Elsie.
12 years old, lefty, solid player. She is going all in.
Who's her partner?
Jeannie Arakina.
That's right, yes.
That's a good partner.
Yeah.
That's a solid get for Elsie, I think.
Yeah.
I think if they have a little bit of success, they play Jessie Irvin and Millie Rain.
First round?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup, but you have to win those to get to essentially get your name out there.
Yep.
Right? You got to make some noise, and if you win that, you can. That's how you level up on partners.
Yep.
Elise and Etta are together.
Okay.
Andrea Coop
Koopy Nation.
and Alex Trong,
Okay.
2 former Bears.
If my recollection serves, the last tournament they played was San Clemente, and that's when they lost to the Trailblazer team, the Yuffie.
By the way, I was told that it's not San Clemente, that it's San Clemente. And if you say Tay, they know that you're a tourist.
San Clemente.
And I was told that by none other than a San Clemente resident. August.
Augie? I think that's debatable.
Now, the one thing with him
I've heard
is...
some people say San Clement. Just San Clement.
Really? Well, he is a transplant.
Yes.
So, but...
I've also heard many people say Zion.
Yes, instead of Zion. Yep. Yes. Just so you guys know, it is Zion's National Park, not Zion's National Park.
Yeah.
Just to be clear. And also, it is not Hurricane, Utah. It is Hurricane.
San Clemente is Spanish.
San Clemente.
It's Spanish, right?
St. Clements.
It's Spanish, right?
I assume, yeah. St. Clements.
And do you know how to pronounce the E?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be San Clemente.
Listen, bro, I'm just passing along. Okay, I'm just passing along what I've been told.
Augie, come on, man.
By the way, have you been following? Speaking of Spaniards, Spain, Judith Castillo on Instagram?
Not much.
She has had I'm not saying she hasn't always been an attractive person.
Wow.
But she has had
You're talking about females' looks?
No, I'm not. She has had an absolute glow up. And what I mean by this is I haven't seen her in a while. And she clearly has been, look, this is a compliment. This is not, she's clearly been working hard. She's in the gym. She's working because she is.
What is she working on?
Well, she's just jacked.
Okay.
I don't know what she's been working on.
Her arms.
I'm not commenting on that. I'm just saying that she's been putting in the work and she should be very proud of herself.
Fun fact. The first time to my knowledge, that I've ever played UDIT was last year at this tournament in Virginia Beach.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. This year you would see a totally different person.
Yep.
I wonder if she's single and she's like, okay, I got to update the Tinder profile. Remember when everyone thought she was dating J-Dub?
Yeah, that was funny.
They're like, anyways, yeah.
Yeah. Did he think he was dating her?
I think he did. I think we need to DTR, define the relationship. Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Has that ever happened to you?
Never.
Have you ever thought you were dating someone and you weren't?
It happens all the time with celebs. I'm like, hey, we're dating, right?
No, Tyler, I think that's it. So a couple things, just a couple other headlines. Did you see, while we get into questions, did you see Micah Parsons? Do you know who, since now you're a big football guy, do you know who Micah Parsons is?
No.
Micah Parsons is a defensive end for the Green Bay Packers. He was with the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
I actually believe he has ownership in the Ranchers. And he was interviewed on CBS. And they talked to him about his conditioning and what he does to work out. Because, again, it's okay to ask people these things. It's okay for me to comment that Judith is clearly working out.
Okay.
Dude, you post a workout picture every day.
Not every other day.
It feels like every day.
It might be. It's probably three times a week.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not
Shelby
every day.
Bates posts one every day.
Okay.
Anyways, he said that he is playing pickleball 4 to 5 times a week and that he's addicted.
Yeah.
And he thinks it's great cardio and it helps his hand-eye coordination. And he's all in.
Yeah.
One of the best players in the NFL.
Love it.
Yeah.
What's his skill level?
I don't know, dude. They showed a video of him playing. And
Not good?
It was not good, no. It was probably a 3-5 at best.
Who wins, him or Terrell Owens or whatever?
I think T.O. would probably beat him right now because T.O.'s kind of seems like he's been working hard.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right. Last but not least, we got to give a big shout out to our next sponsor, which is Holey Performance, who we love dearly. We have KOTC, me and Jimmy, have an exclusive flavor with them.
Exclusive.
White gummy.
White bread gummy.
Exactly. Jimmy, tell us about Holey.
Yeah, so
And all the
Holey,
incredible nutrients they provide.
well, listen, Holey is actually even more important when you start to play indoors, Tyler, because you don't realize when you're playing indoors that you're losing all of those vitamins, minerals, and nutrients out of your body as you begin to sweat. So you need to replenish your electrolytes. Holey They have there's 4 types, okay? There's the pregame. That gets you a little bit caffeine in you, gets you a little bit pumped up, gets you fired up, gets you ready to go before you work out. In-game, while you're playing, that's what the white gummy is. It's an electrolyte mix that rehydrates you, right? Make sure that you're not losing all of that. It helps you stay focused. After you work out, there's post-game. How smart is that? Nobody's ever done pregame, in-game, post-game before. Yep. There's post-game. Post-game, right? It helps your muscles recover. It helps you, has a little bit of glutamine in there, right?
Glutamine.
So you don't get as sore. And then in the off days, or when you're not, they have their greens, which I've said this before, but they have the best tasting greens I've ever had.
Boom.
Get you all those nutrients, all the vegetables. It's like 1 million servings of vegetables, and it tastes like green apple.
I love the packaging on it. It's great. Yep. Go check them out. It supports us and gets you an incredible product. HoleyPerformance.com. Use code KOTC and try out the white gummy.
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy, you ready for preguntas?
Yes, that means questions in Spanish.
Preguntas. How does Augie say preguntas?
Well, it's an A-S. It's not an E.
Preguntas.
It's not the E with the accent over it like San Clemente.
San Clemente. All right. Were there players who should permanently switch to wood paddles?
Jeannie Bouchard, yeah. She's the one.
Yeah, there was actually a few that played better than I thought they would have. And so, yeah.
Okay.
The interesting thing is them being able to keep up with the new technology.
Yeah. So I got 2 questions.
Okay.
Jimmy, what is your favorite Taylor Swift song on her new album?
Okay.
That came from a pro player.
Wow. Flattered.
So we're going to talk about this. Have you listened to the new album?
I have, yeah. Not super in depth, but I have.
So, my number one is Canceled. I think that's a great song.
Wait, that's the name of the song?
Yeah.
Okay.
The name of the song
is Canceled.
No, it's Canceled. It's my number 1. My number 2.
Doesn't she have like Ophelia?
Yeah. Number 2 is Opalite. I think that's a great song.
What is that? Isn't that like a diamond or something?
So I don't even.
A gem?
I assume. I actually really liked Ruin the Relationship. I think it's a little bit deep. I was more in a fun-loving mood, so I wasn't sure I wanted to listen to something that's kind of deep like that. 'Cause, someone passed away, and she was sad that she didn't get to tell him how she really felt. So but that's okay. Number 4. I'm going top 5. Okay. My number 4 was probably Eldest Daughter, which is also a little bit deep.
Okay.
But that's okay. Still a solid one. And then number 5, I'm going to say Life of a Showgirl is pretty good. I mean, I think they're all good. The big thing with this album is it's no skips.
Okay.
But Tyler, did you listen to Wood?
I have not.
So it is an entire song.
About wood?
About Travis Kelce's being well endowed.
Okay.
About his endowment. And compared to a redwood tree.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever seen the redwoods? Someone's knocking my California knowledge, so here we go.
Yes, I have. Massive.
Yep. So if you're being compared to a redwood tree, I feel like that is a pretty big compliment. Like, what is bigger than a redwood tree? I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
So, anyways, big T-Swizzle fan.
Brittany, my wife, she follows a lot of the just pop gossip and stuff like that. Yeah. And apparently Taylor Swift sued Dua Lipa or one of the other singers a couple of years ago because one of the songs sounded very similar to her song. And apparently there's a lot of conspiracies going on at this moment where one of her new songs, I don't know which one it is, but sounds very similar to a Jonas Brothers song.
Really?
And so people are saying that Jonas Brothers should sue her.
I mean, look, I think when you have hundreds and hundreds of years of music, things are bound to sound similar.
I don't disagree.
At some point. But yeah, look, I mean, I think people judge me a little bit, but I'm a big Taylor fan.
Yeah, I'm a big Swiftie.
So, I mean, I'm not standing in line to go to these concerts and spend thousands of dollars, but, I listen to the album.
The question I think a lot of people don't realize is most of these singers, most of them are not writing their songs.
No, but Taylor does.
Yeah.
She
Most of them have ghostwriters.
also paid like $1 billion
Yeah.
to get her albums back. Which is crazy.
Yeah, the rights to them or whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, I didn't know that's how that music industry worked, but I will sell KOTC for whatever. Al, Tylis.
All right. I actually had a couple questions come in about this, so we'll just address it. They've asked about the update on the new Vulcan paddles. They're still in the works. They're working on getting them approved, so that's where they're at.
Yeah, let's just call it what it is.
Yep.
They were too hot.
Yeah.
They failed. They were too hot. We had to make some adjustments. We were told by somebody who is at the top of the paddle food chain that they're the hottest paddles that they have tested.
Yes, and I've talked about this multiple times previously, but using those paddles, I don't disagree they are hot, but I believe 100% that there are still more hot paddles out there, more powerful paddles, and that's what I don't understand. It's how
the numbers disagree with you. The testing disagrees. I'm not saying that but I'm just saying the testing numbers disagree.
Yes, and I don't understand why that is.
Yeah.
Because I've played with players and I've asked them the same thing and they say, no, it's not hotter than so-and-so paddle.
Well, maybe these players just don't know.
Or there's an issue with something else.
Yeah, maybe there's testing issues, exactly. But the one thing I will say is that the goal of it is not to have just this hot paddle that nobody can control. You want a paddle that has tons of power, but also is controllable at the kitchen line.
Yep.
And that's where I think Vulcan is going to absolutely hit a home run on this, and they're very, very close.
Yeah, I would imagine. I don't want to put any timeline on it, but I think it's close. But
it's close. I know a guy. It's close.
Will the lifetime balls in cold weather just be missiles? I think that's TBD. In my personal opinion, I think yes.
Yeah,
but
I mean they already are.
Yeah,
in cold weather, they're for sure. It's just look. You saw the Malaysia Open, and they're using that Yola ball, which is pretty soft anyways. Mm-hmm. Or even when you were over there in Japan, I mean, you were indoors, but it was soft anyways. And I mean, it was like playing with a marshmallow.
Yeah.
And lifetime ball is already hot, so now you get cold weather. I mean, that ball is going to be
the lifetime ball does well
rocket.
In 80 to 110 degree weather.
You know what's crazy? One thing I since they switched to Vulcan years ago, when's the last time you've seen a ball break?
It still happens,
but it's not like
it's not common. But it still happens.
They used to break all the time.
Yeah.
Now you don't see balls break.
Now they almost get dead.
Yeah, dead out around things like that, but they don't break.
All right. So our friends at Go Forward Bags messaged and said, Tyler, how bad do you want to wear our bags on a scale of 1 to 10?
Their bags are sick.
Their bags are nice. Go check them out. Go Forward.
Yeah, they're sick bags. Like there's no, I have one.
All right. Somebody keeps writing in a question about Alshon's love life. To our knowledge, he is not dating anyone.
Yeah.
To our knowledge.
Let's just say this. If he is very, very good at keeping things a secret.
Yeah.
So good for him.
This is a good question. Who is the next player to win a PPA that has never won gold before?
So we talked about who the best PPA player was that hasn't won gold, I think, on the last pod.
Yeah, I think it was 2 or 3 ago.
Or 2 or 3 pods ago. And it's got to be I think at this point it's going to be some new up-and-comer, to be honest, right? Maybe one of these young kids, but it may be a while. I mean, I don't know.
It's got to be somebody that has a high ceiling and they get hot.
Yes.
Somebody like a Will Howells, an Eric Onsens, where they get super hot and they just dominate.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, well, Onsens has several now.
Yes, somebody like him, somebody of that style.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually a really good question.
It could be like a DJ Young who locks in for one tournament, an AJ Kohler.
Those guys have high ceilings. Yeah. They just have to carry it over from match to match.
Yep.
Here's a question.
Which would be very difficult in a progressive draw.
Yes, for sure. Jimmy, if you could have any pro as a host other than Tyler, who would it be?
Well, I would say Camilla or Ava, but they're not pros, so...
Whoa.
Just kidding.
Have you seen... Okay, first of all, I would say there's a lot of pros that could be entertaining, that could be fun. I mean, I think Anna Bright could actually do a real podcast with me as opposed to Dylan in the laundry room. Not that I don't love Dylan. So I think that would be entertaining. What's crazy is I think the most entertaining would be like on the female side. Lucy, Leia, unfiltered Leia could be.
Leia would be
wild.
good, but Rafa, he's hilarious.
Rafa could be fun. Yeah, I don't think Rafa
might
and
get
I
sick after 1 or 2 episodes.
Well, I just think that we would never get on track on anything. But Rafa's a funny guy. I actually think, like, low key, they're pretty funny. Or Jackie and Jade, if they were together and you just film them fighting, maybe I just ask them questions to get them in an argument.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rafa would be pretty good. Gabe Tardio is actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's lots of options.
Did the Utah Black Diamonds facility ever open? It's a good question. To my knowledge, they have not broken ground yet. So it'll be, I would imagine, best case scenario, you're looking at 14 to 24 months.
I thought originally it was summer of 26 anyways.
Originally, it was supposed to be this year, end of this year. They had a tournament there, but everyone knew that was not going to happen.
Yeah. I haven't driven by in a while. We'll drive by there this week and I'll see.
What defines? We get this question all the time. What defines a pro player?
Someone who has made This is what I'm going to say. Okay, I'm going to change it. Somebody who makes their living playing pickleball. They don't do anything else. They make their living playing pickleball.
Okay, so Connor Garnett, is he a pro player?
Yeah.
He does a lot of camps.
Yeah, but he gets people signing up for camps because of his.
Okay.
Nobody's signing up for Connor Garnett camp if Connor Garnett doesn't have results as a pro. Don't you agree with that?
I would agree mostly with that. I still think people can get people to sign up.
I'm not saying you can't be a good coach if you're not a pro. I'm just saying that the two of them combined, you know, are a big deal. Now, look, there are players that have full-time jobs, but those players, they have full-time jobs out of choice, not out of necessity. I think that's the difference.
Freak, man. Buffalo's losing to New England. Jimmy, favorite scary movie?
Scream. I like Scream.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm not a big scary movie guy.
Oh.
Yeah. Not really into that stuff.
You don't like fun?
I have not seen Fun. My first...
No, I mean, you don't like having fun?
Is that a movie? I thought...
No, it's just saying.
I feel like that's a movie.
What about It?
Haven't seen it.
You haven't? Pennywise?
Haven't seen
Scary.
it. All right. When is Gridley going to play a PPA?
Well, now he's moving back to Houston.
No, he's not. He's only doing that once a month. So for 1 week in the month.
Oh, so he's staying here?
Yeah.
How can you be a head pro if you're only there once a month?
They have an agreement. He said he only has to go down there once a month for a week.
Isn't that Shelton's competitor?
It is, and he used to be at Shelton's place.
Yeah. And now
how would you feel? How would you feel if I went to the Dink?
I mean, look, the reality is it would be very similar, in my opinion. If I would I be like, dude, that sucks? Sure, but would you want to be happy for your friends? Absolutely. But also, I mean, the reality is if he was doing that well, he would have been paid well enough to stay with Shelton if he was really like that big of an asset.
It's not always about the money.
Well, money talks, though. And then for Gridley, it does.
He is so funny. So I don't think he watches the pod, but he has a lot of people sending him stuff about when we talk about him. So I guess when you mentioned the pizza box story, he's all like, hey, I want to come on. I'll even bring the famous pizza box.
He probably still has it. I love the Gridster.
Dude, he is one of a kind. His shirts are top of the line.
Yeah. Gridley's great.
Top of the line shirts.
So while we're talking about legends, what about Zane Affleck stealing? He stole from a PICKLR, a paddle, and they got him on camera. That's your guy. That's your former partner.
That is my guy. He is going to text me from a burner phone. I'm not joking, and just harass me.
You'll actually get a phone call and it'll be like, you have received a collect call from California Penal Prison. Yeah.
Dude, that guy, he had so much talent.
Yeah, I know.
So much talent.
Dude, he was so good. But he's can't get out of his own way.
Yeah.
Isn't Arizona where that Sheriff Joe guy is, where he would like make him go like, you know the movie Holes? Mm-hmm. He would like make him do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what Zane's doing, swinging like he's breaking rocks, making license plates.
He'll run away from that facility. Let me see. I think I had one more question come in on my personal Instagram. Let me see. People always forget to... Let me see. One more thing. Do you want to answer that?
Oh, yeah. That's fine. Did Ben John suffer any social consequences from pro players after he stole Rob Nunnery's wife? I don't. I feel like most people just kind of stayed out of it. I'm sure they took sides, but the reality is it is it's not anybody's. I don't want to say it's not anybody's business, but the reality is they nobody's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I would agree. Most people, to my knowledge, just stayed out of it, and most people, for the most part, they don't get too involved in all the pros' personal lives.
Yeah.
And so
that's what we do.
Yeah. Leave it to us. Leave it to Jimmy. Anything else, Jimmy?
No.
You're wearing a big BYU sweater.
Yeah.
They got a big dub. Hey, I went to their game.
You did?
Yeah. I'm a big football guy now all of a sudden.
Big win over West Virginia?
Yeah. Got some money on that game.
Did you win?
I did, yeah. They won, so.
No, but they didn't cover.
Huh?
But they didn't cover.
Cover what?
Spread.
Oh, it was just a win-loss.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, football games are crazy, dude. There's like 60,000. I mean, at BYU, there's 60,000 plus people that can be there.
Welcome to football, Tyler.
So somebody told me a great way at BYU games to get free stuff. How do you think it is?
Well, with opposing fans, they pass out free ice cream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wear an opposing shirt, and a bunch of fans will give them like free Cougar Tails, donuts, drinks, everything like that. That's crazy.
Unless it's a Utah shirt.
Yes. Yeah.
So crazy.
Anything else?
No. Big week. Enjoy Virginia Beach. Don't get Hep C.
Okay. All right. If you made it this far, please do us a big favor. Go buy everything from our sponsors and hit that like and subscribe button. We will see you guys next week.